I like to build my box here so that the answer shows up in the right spot. And this box is going to have 4 compartments because of the x to the 4th power. This one's only going to have 3. I'm going to put my x plus 2 here, and underneath I'm going to write that the way I should. Again, math, you guys, is organization with numbers. Okay? If you can be organized with your work, you're going to be a better math student. So I would say that if you always put these in the same spot, you're going to be more organized. You've got a negative 6x squared. That'll go under this box. You've got a negative x cubed. That's going to go right here under, this column here. And the last thing over here is going to be your x to the 4th power. If this thing kind of sticks out awkwardly and you can say, well, I can scoot it over and it'll fit nicer. Yeah, it'll fit nicer, but it won't make as much sense to you. It's got to be offset so you have an opening here so that everything lines up diagonally. Okay? First thing you do is you put x to the 4th power there. And on our answer line, x times what is x to the 4th? Well, it's x to the 3rd, and that's part of your answer. That times 2 is 2x to the 3rd power. Now, there's a connection there because these two things are going to be like terms, and somehow together they're going to give you a negative 1x cubed. Whoops, that's a plus, it looks like. It's a minus, but it should be a minus 1x cubed. So if you have a positive 2, you need to take 3 away from that to get your negative 1. So now you have your negative 3x cubed. You have a negative 3x squared that's going to get you times x to give you that. Well, that and that give you a negative 6x squared. And lo and behold, we already have one, which means we don't have to do anything. But that means there are no x squareds that we're dealing with, which means up here, there are no x's. Now, you don't have to put 0x. You can just leave it blank, but that helps, and it's not wrong. And it's hugs and kisses, so that's kind of sweet. X's and O's. Anyway, sorry. That times that is still going to give you 0x. And that are going to give you a 4x. Well, there's nothing there. So you need all the 4x that you can up here. And 4x is the result of x times what? There's your plus 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 and 8 match, so it goes in evenly, and that's your solution. If there was something that didn't match here, whatever I could do kind of up into this sort of zone, if I had to add or subtract something here, that would end up being a fraction, the remainder that becomes a fraction over x plus 2, but it worked out that way.